guys, and welcome to this year's first edition of Between the Gavel. I'm Junlin Liu.
And I'm Jared Perkins. And in this feature, we'll be talking about all the recent happenings in YAG, including the recent day of service, the officer retreat, and new plans for the upcoming year. Speaking of service, let's go head over to Kevin and Pranav and see what they're up to. So, guys, tell us what's going on with the service subcommittee.
So for this past day of service on October 10th, 2015, we organized 200 volunteers to attend 13 sites all throughout New Jersey, Maryland, and Delaware. It was a great success run by both MUN and YAG officer corps.
So for this upcoming day of service, we're looking to double the size of last month's day of service. So we're looking for 400 delegates at 15 to 20 sites statewide in Maryland and Delaware. So we're also looking to do a bunch of bigger sites like Watchung and Skillman Park across the state.
There are a lot of other subcommittees hard at work at this year's officers retreat. Let's turn it over to Alex Ng, who heads the PR subcommittee, to see what he's up to.
So, Alex, what's up with the PR subcommittee this year?
Well, this year the PR subcommittee aims to increase popularity and use of the website, and we also want to make it more streamlined in terms of how we post social media. Another initiative we're looking into is using social media to correlate more closely with the gubernatorial debates. And yeah, looking really excited for this year's conference.
No, that reminds me. I hear the Legacy Subcommittee has a lot of awesome new ideas as well. Let's go talk to Chris and see what's up with them.
Chris, tell me about the Legacy Subcommittee.
So this year, the Legacy Subcommittee is actually working on several exciting things. We're working on a new design for a crew neck. We're gathering alumni contacts for fundraising events, and we're also reaching out to speakers for the conference.
I heard the Outreach Committee is really busy too. Let's see what they're working on.
So, Carson, what are the plans this year for this Outreach Subcommittee?
Well, Outreach has a few plans. Mainly, one, getting new delegations to come to conference, doing new strategy and recruitment, and two, to work with new secretariats to kind of further develop their role in the program.
Awesome. Now let's go talk to Governor Maheshan about our recent service project.
So Maheshan, tell us a little bit about the service component of this officer retreat.
So the 2016 Youth in Government Officer Corps is participating in a service project at the end of their officers retreat. They're making a trick-or-treat bags filled with maybe 7 to 8 pieces of candy that will be all distributed to the Hunterdon County Family Success Center in Hunterdon County, which will then distribute it to various organizations within their vicinity. And the goal is to eventually have these service organizations distribute these trick-or-treat bags to children that are unable to go trick-or-treat. So through this way, we hope to not only reinforce the spirit of service in our conference, but to lead by example. So that's what the Officer Corps is doing at the end of the retreat.
Finally, let's hear from our program director, Mike Gallagher, to hear about his opinions on this year's officer retreat.
Mike, tell us about the officer retreat so far and your first impressions on the officers this year.
The retreat's been going absolutely phenomenally so far. Just like as in past years with their predecessors, this year's Corps has a lot of great new ideas, great new initiatives, focusing on empowerment more of the students themselves from a leadership standpoint, focusing on a larger treasury component for our programs, focusing on engaging more legislators both on a state and a national level. So certainly some great ideas and initiatives. The Corps has been hard at work, I think up till about 1:30 a.m. last night, and they're back right at work this morning, bright and early, so I'm expecting some great things for this year from the Officer Corps for the program, and I think you should all expect it as well.
That's all that we have today, folks. Don't forget to check us out on social media, and the links will be provided below.
Thanks for checking out this edition of Between the Gavels. Stay tuned for future updates.
For more on conference-related posts and information, click the links on the screen to visit our website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube account.